Bruh. It's too heavy, bruh. Go ahead, Ock.
With joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsake of many, who for the sins of my children and left desolate, because they departed from the law of the Most High. They knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments.
You want to talk, you can talk.
Nor trod in the paths of discipline in the righteousness.
That's right.
Let them that dwell about Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters,
See,
which of the everlasting has brought upon them.
The everlasting then brought upon them too.
That's right.
See, the people think it's a game, man.
Yeah, they think it's a game.
Really
And see, that was Jake right there.
Yeah.
You know, they said Ephraim is drawn into idols. Let him alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Hey, with the scoffing like that, that's a reward for that, man.
Yeah.
She better hope she don't.
And her man, one of the dude up there was peaceful. He just waved at us. The dude in the app, he just waved at us. He was peaceful, but the old girl wanted to play games with it. Because everything's a game to people. Because see, people don't understand that how things is gonna coalesce, man. The Most High is bad with his surprises, man.
Right.
This stuff gonna be just overnight, like in an instant. Things just gonna go from good to bad. Like it's just
Bad
gonna
to
be
worse.
It's like a timer in the It's like a timer in the heavens. It's like right here. And the Most High has the elites are planning it the same exactly how He wants it to happen. We don't really complain about them. They doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing.
Right. That's right.
And they're servants on the left hand side.
They doing what they supposed to do.
Yep.
Because these the same people that were scoffing in the past, man.
Yeah.
So they got to come back.
They was weeping for Tammuz.
Yeah, they was weeping for Tammuz, so they got to come back and do the same thing that they were doing back then.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. For he has brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation, and of a strange language.
What's a shameless? A shameless nation means they do all kind of wickedness. They don't give a damn.
And don't care, bro.
And got Jake partaking in it right now as we speak.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. Go ahead,
And of a strange language.
And of a strange language.
Who neither reverenced old man nor pitied child.
Yeah, and that's what happened to our people, man. Overall, whether it be at the northern or the southern kingdom. That's the reason why a lot of us, the reason why we have to speak in another language.
That's right.
That's why he says of a strange speech of another language that I speak unto this people. You know? He had to, basically, that's what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
You got the guy that always comes on the comic book tomorrow. You don't know the Hebrew.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It was prophesied we're not supposed to be able to speak the Hebrew fluently.
Right.
But we're going to understand certain aspects of it.
Right.
It's just natural. But for us to speak it fluently the way it was done in the ancient world, we're not going to probably, some guys are able to get to that level, but the gospel's not going to come out in the full Hebrew.
Right.
No one's going to be on the block preaching the gospel in the Lashawan Kodash. It wasn't prophesied for it to happen that way.
I bet you that same guy that makes that comment, I asked him a simple question on the comment
saw
board,
it.
and he gonna come back and say, I bet you can't say that in Hebrew.
Yeah, and so and the thing is, what does that matter?
Semantics like Esau.
How you gonna edify somebody when nobody understands?
Well, that's where you go into Corinthians, it tells you about speaking in tongues.
Right.
And it says that you can't edify a man if you don't understand what you say.
There you go.
That's right.
He said if you're going to speak in another language, speak, and you interpret or speak on your own.
That's right.
Like if somebody comes into the truth, right? Let's say that they're from, let's say someone comes into the truth. They're from the Philippines.
Yeah.
They speak in Tagalog to us. Well, guess what? According to the script, according to the way the church was to operate, that man could speak Tagalog and pray to the Most High in that language if he wants to. That way he could build and edify himself unto the Lord.
Right. And the only way that he could speak to the congregation is if he had an interpreter.
You got it. So let's say he can't speak English.
Right.
But he wants to say something. He got a prophecy or something.
Right.
Interpreter got to go and interpret. If no one's there to interpret, he got to shut up.
Yeah, he can't say. He got to be silent on that piece, man.
All right. I see you.
He has to have an ugly
better come over here. You
something.
better come over here and listen to the Gospels. Get you a man. You know, right?
That's right.
You need the savior of the body.
Hey, man.
Hey.
They killing me with these onesies, man.
You see how she do that?
Yeah.
Come on, I see you. Man, you see people. This is all playing games. She probably mess around, got a man too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Hey,
This ace is getting. This ace
it's
is crazy,
it's waxing worse, huh?
bro. Let me tell you how bad it's waxing worse, man. We'll get to that real quick. It's waxing worse. Let me tell you how bad it is. You know that they actually got the something that they had the HIV or AIDS Day, World AIDS Day.
Yeah.
You know that they actually got something out there that's called PrEP.
Yeah, I was telling Ak that. Yeah, I heard they running the commercial all on Jake radio stations.
That's right.
I kid you not.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Back when I first was trying to get into the knowledge in 2004, there was a guy that I knew. I was still in college at the time. I remember telling him, I said, listen, you know what's going to happen? I said, man, what if they come out with some kind of a cure or something to combat HIV? I said, when they do that, people all hell gonna break loose. People gonna be just acting, be completely going in.
Yeah.
And when I heard that commercial, when I saw the email, because I was subscribing to 97.9, you know, back in the day, I think I subscribed to something on 97.9, so I'd be getting them email alerts.
Yeah.
I clicked on the email and said, PrEP, the way to prevent HIV infection. Come and get it. Your insurance will carry it. Medicaid.
Got a 90+%.
Yeah.
Effective rate.
Yeah. And the reason why they do that because all them entertainers and celebrities, they've been doing that.
Right.
It's called the AIDS cocktail. That's what they used to call it back then. That's the reason why you see these guys. They can run through all kinds of chicks and do all kinds of stuff and not get the stuff.
But then also on that note, so what is it also promoting? Adultery, man.
Exactly.
So now Esau got a mechanism sitting there. Okay, now I can make these jokers go off because I know they all promiscuous, man.
Yeah.
And AIDS has slowed them down. So we're gonna throw this out there and look, we're gonna make them break all the laws, bro.
Yeah, because now think about it, bro. You got this so-called magic pill, the PrEP thing, which I was into a little bit of like health and science and stuff because of I studied some of that stuff when I was in college. So now they got something out there that can prevent the transmission of that.
Right.
And what do you think, like you said, the outcome of that's going to be?
Right.
What's the behavior outcome?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, transgressions of the law, bro.
Transgressions of the law. Now you're going to have people just going and getting that stuff and being like, shoot, let's go and have these.
Bruh. Because look, what's happening with Jake, he's adopting the ways of Esau so much. Because see, even guys in my job, man, these are Jake dudes, man. Getting together amongst themselves, man, and swapping wives, man. And and Jake, you know how Jake is. He always trying to promote it. He like, man, it went down, Ak, it went down. You be like, man, what? I've been talking about it went down. What you talking about, man? It's like, dude, you transgressing, man. You can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just straight wicked, man.
So you get that Matthew 24.
And see, Jacob be expecting some kind of blessing to come to him because he go to church on Sunday. Yeah. So, oh man, I repented for it, but then he go right back out and do the same thing again, bro.
You get that Matthew 24 and 12. Yeah, the times we're in is crazy. When I saw that, bro, and it's crazy. It's good. Crazy. I was talking about it. When I got that email, I was like, "Oh snap,
bro!" It's blasting the commercial like running,
bro. And I got the damn email, and I'm like, and they sent another email like later or something. I was like, "Wait, what, y'all really trying to get Jake on this thing?"
Yeah. Hey,
they targeted.
And Jake gonna bite it,
bro.
Jake gonna bite it.
That's who they targeted.
They want Jake to go off, man.
Yeah. Cause see, man, they see what's happening though, man. They see that the spirit is moving through just like the scriptures say that, the Most High will raise us up in the sight of our enemies.
Yeah.
And they gonna be scared of this thing. So now they throwing
And that thing was expensive to get that cocktail drug thing was expensive.
Yeah.
That's why it was only for a lot of rich people.
Right.
They made a lot of money off of it. So now they can drop the price and still make a lot of money off of it.
Like Magic. Yeah. Like Magic say, I'm just taking my meds.
Say the highest AIDS rate, in Jake community is between 15 and 24. I remember it was ages was higher than that.
Yeah.
But now it's 15 to 24.
My mom works, at a hospital. And
I'm like, man.
She sees them people all the time because she's at you go to the Harris County Hospital District, they mainly dealing with the poor. They mainly deal with Jake.
Jake gonna get his mom and them to go buy that pill, get the pill. Mama gonna give it to him. And then they gonna just go out there and be promiscuous, protected, all type of stuff, man.
And the way they pushing it, bro, I was gonna do a YouTube search to see what information and how they were basically pushing it out there.
Right.
But that right there is like music to the ears to people, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's really one of the things that's holding some people back from going all out.
Hey, music to the wicked, bro.
Music to the ears of the wicked.
Yeah.
Music to their ears, man.
Right.
So, yeah, go ahead and read that real quick.
Say 15.
Yeah, it's 12, 24 and 12.
And this is St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
The love of many shall wax cold.
Right.
So because iniquity will abound. See, that's what they're trying to do. That's the reason why it's crazy that they just passed the gay marriage thing like last year. Or was it earlier this year, right? Was this past summer, man?
They gay marriage. That was
last year.
Yeah, that was last year sometime. Yeah, that was last
year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, they passed that, and then now they backdooring it with something like this.
Yeah, right.
You know? Because really they want people to be like in the old ancient Greek and Roman days, man.
Yeah.
Which is what we talked about back then. We said, bro, they're going to bring it to where it's like that, bro. And see, if we're in a city that's considered somewhat conservative, but really it isn't. Amongst like the younger generation, they're very like, you know, open.
Right.
Out. It's just real, it's a really heavy alternative lifestyle, so as they call it, community out here.
That's right.
Right.
You know? And if you go to places like San Francisco, where it's been pushed heavily since the 60s, man, they out in the open freaking off in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
In the streets.
What?
Broad daylight, yes.
In Oakland?
Yeah.
In San Francisco.
Oh, Frisco. Oh.
Yeah, they got certain parades where out in the streets. I'm talking about like imagine being on Main in whatever of your city.
Yeah.
And you talking about they got lines of people, and you got in the middle, you got people freaking off right in the middle of the street.
Dang.
In Babylon. Which is what they were doing back there in Rome. So they want to bring that type of energy.
Right.
Because they want these people to be completely gone.
Yeah.
That's part of that strong drinking wine.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
You know, that's in Jeremiah?
Yeah, that's it. Boy, man.
That's in Jeremiah. This is what's going on, man. This is the type of stuff that's going on in Babylon, man. You know, in fact, get me real quick Isaiah 60. Yeah, start at the top. And then we'll go to Jeremiah 25 after that.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Most High is risen upon thee.
Yeah.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man. We're in a time of great darkness, man. You know, Esau calls the Middle Ages the Dark Ages, man. Your age is the Dark Age, Esau.
That's right.
You got the darkest age known to man. People don't even know nations don't even know who their biblical nations are.
Right.
Even back then in the day, all these nations knew who they were.
That's right.
Because that came from their forefather Noah. Because they're all related to Noah, right?
Yep.
And Ham, Shem, and Japheth, they knew who they were back then.
Right,
These men completely took away the identities of these people. They don't know who they are. You know? And gross darkness has now covered the earth completely because of this man's reign. He's the prince, Satan completely rules this place, man. It's obvious. Now go ahead and go to Jeremiah chapter 25. Start at verse 14.
This is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 14. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also.
Yeah, that's what happened. Many nations have served themselves of Esau, man. So, and then that's what's happening. Now let's see what happened. I'll keep going.
And I will recompense them according to their deeds.
Look at that.
And according to the works of their own hands.
Yeah. So he's recompensing them according to their deeds and the works of their own hands. Because all these other nations actually were in agreement with linking up, all right, with the main oppressor, which is the Edomites.
Right.
Keep going.
For thus said the Most High Power of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it.
Yeah, so that's what he's done. Now the fury, the cup that's in his hand, that wine, man.
Right.
That good old wine, the aged wine.
Right.
This is that good old aged wine.
Yeah.
That's meant to make people bug out. Keep going.
And they shall drink and be moved, and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup at the Most High's hand and made all the nations to drink it, unto whom the Most High has sent me, to wit, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof.
Wait. So the first place the cup went to was you, Jakes, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
In order.
In order.
Esau took down Jake and gave him the cup first.
Get that order again, Doc. Get that
Go
order
ahead,
again.
To wit, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation and astonishment and hissing and a curse,
Wait, hold on, all right? Go on.
as it is this day.
As it is this day.
Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servants and his...
Wait, hold on, all right? Wait, just stop right there. You saw the first cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake was the first one to drink of the cup.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?